think, Nick, earlier.
Yeah, I think it's definitely a possibility. He had to take care of business there. He does. And then Papsy, he's already had a major decision over him in this tournament today. So he's got a good look at heading to the NCAA tournament and getting an at-large bid. Now, it's not a guarantee, but Jaden Scott hoping that's the way it goes.
Andonian looking for a rematch against Ferrero. He had a tech fall in under 7 minutes, 21-5 over Ferrero. Right now he's got to see what he can do against Sanko from Virginia. Sanko was pinned by Kessler. Andonian has had an impressive career, so he's another guy that I think you got to keep an eye on for an at-large bid as long as he wins this.
Yeah, Andonian's definitely the caliber of an NCAA qualifier. Something he expects of himself is to get to the NCAA tournament, has to bank on the at-large bid, which none of these wrestlers obviously want to do, but with only the top two getting in, once you lose, you got to work on wrestling your way back, and that third place is your best chance. It's your only chance.
As there was beforehand with that fall by Eichens, advancing the Tar Heel to Kansas City with the qualifier at 174 pounds.
Yeah, congratulations to Mr. Eichens for the Tar Heels to earn a spot in Kansas City for North Carolina.
Yeah, I expect Andonian to continue what he's done the last 2 years. He's a 2022 and 2023 All-American. He came in third at 149 back in 22 at Nationals. Came in seventh at 157 a year ago. So he's definitely that caliber. He's a four-time NCAA qualifier.
That's why I think he wins. He's in even with just two.
Usually he's used to being in that final match, and he's been a runner-up. He's never been an ACC champ, but this year he falls and he ends up in this consolation bracket. But if he's able to wrestle back, get that third place win, I'd imagine he would be one of the at-large bids out of the ACC.
Those pair of 184 pounders to begin the second with Heller working his way out of the down position for the Panthers.
We're at 157 on mat 2. They're already at 184 over at mat 1 as we had a long delay concussion protocol early here on mat 2. Andonian in a little bit of trouble here.
Good job by Sanko. That's going to go down as a takedown. I might use the word reversal to describe it because it felt like Andonian was the one being the aggressor attacking. Sanko flips it. And the stall, I felt the stall was coming. It was end of the first, so didn't need anything to go.
Andonian's injured. He's got his hand on that leg that is wrapped up quite a bit. Ooh, you saw the head come right in on that leg as well. Chin almost, right?
Came on the inside of the knee. That's somewhere really hurts to take anything there. Obviously, we know how sensitive that area can be on your knee, and especially with the different tears that can come in that spot. But on that takedown, it looked like Sanko got the leg. Andonian was looking for the scramble, but just didn't quite get it. You mentioned Sanko did keep on being aggressive and hit head into that knee, so maybe that's a reason Andonian gave up the 3.
I don't know if you saw on that replay there, he actually had his own hand on his leg trying to give it more support. And here's now better work from Andonian trying to get all the way around. There it is. Wow, big trouble now for Sanko trying to spin out of it. Nice response from Andonian, which he needed, because I don't think with a loss, he would get that AQ. I just don't.
Now, with a loss, I think his season might be over here at ACC's. He's got to get to that third place spot if he wants to
win it, I think, right?
If he wants to see Kansas City in the NCAA tournament.
At 197 on mat 1, Reese Heller with a 4-0 lead over Virginia's Ethan Weatherspoon. 184, my apologies.
And now this is more Andonian's match. You can see him being in control. He got those back points off of Sanko, which gets him to 7-3. Now has him flattened out. And this is what we talked about earlier with how hard it is to just be on bottom for that long. You're going to get out of this, and Sanko is going to be pretty tired going into that third period, but it goes both ways. It's hard to be an Andonian on top as well when you got a guy fighting against it. And here's a look at where those back points probably came, and it's right there. All the control there is with Andonian, who has the cross chin or cross face, and has the leg in, works it back to flatten him out, and just see the strain on Sanko, how tough that is to be in that position.
Great to be joined by Nick Kloss here as part of our Mat 2 coverage of the 2024 ACC Wrestling Championships at Carmichael and Chapel Hill, North Carolina. Sunday, a full day of wrestling, including 7 p.m. tonight, where you'll crown a team champion, 10 champions, and of course the wrestler of the ACC Championship. We mentioned it earlier, Nick Kloss, but that is an amazing honor to be named the wrestler of the ACC Wrestling Championships.
Oh, it really is, and it's something we have a former wrestler of the ACC Championships in Lewis for Virginia Tech, and we've seen the career he's had. Curious of who it could be here in 2024.
Andonian, who fell behind and was grabbing that leg that is wrapped up.
Got a pretty thick brace on that right knee.
You may have heard as Reese Heller has just punched his ticket to Kansas City for Pitt by beating Weatherspoon. Heller came in as the 2 seed and was knocked off by Fishback at NC State, the 3 seed, but Heller with 4 qualifiers at 184 is in. Andonian, we believe, and again, Nick knows a lot, but it's not like we can guarantee it, but based on his background, we think Andonian could get one of those at-large bids.
I was waiting for an official to call a dangerous move or something. He was really pushing in on that knee of Andonian, and you could tell he was not comfortable. Sanko, it doesn't work out for him anyways. 20 seconds left. So it looks like Andonian's going to get that win. That moves him to the consolation finals. And I think, like you said, I think if he gets the win there, he can keep his streak of heading to the NCAAs fully intact.
And Andonian grabs that knee again, but he also grabs a victory. So Andonian will advance and hopefully have a chance to earn an at-large bid. We're going to take a break, and we'll come back with more consolation wrestling as part of our coverage of the 2024 ACC Wrestling Championships in Chapel Hill.